What's up, everybody? Today is the night before the Suburban League Invitational. Tomorrow I'm running the 4x8 high jump and 800. We're hoping to break 9 again so we can get that time on the leaderboard. And then we'll see. We're currently number 1 in our class for the state, so we should be going to state no matter what, but we really want a good time to put a good time up there. So I'm just gonna get into Epsom salt, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's the morning of the meet, and we are on our way to go pick up Eli, and then we'll go to the high school. I had a piece of toast and 2 eggs this morning. Got a liquid IV bottle right there and a protein bar for a little bit closer to the start. And yeah, it's Eli.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, we're here at the meet.
Down at the trailer. Any scratches for field event.
Still got about half an hour before we have to warm up for the 4x8. This is Eli. And we got C. Melvin. Say hi.
Sticking a camera in his. The poor dude.
Okay, yeah. So we got to warm up We're gonna warm up at like 9:30 because our race is at 10:30.
Yeah, we got to 10:30.
Yo, what's up, guys? The meet, I'm done running, but right now they're running the 4x4, so the meet's basically over. We've pretty much got the team title in the bag. I'm not gonna say anything definitively because they haven't scored all the field events, but it looks like we have it. Our 4x8, we were 1 second off the state record. I ran a 3 to 4 second PR, and we got 8:49. And yeah, we won with that, but there was someone team pretty close, so we'll see them at state. High jump didn't go very well. I just couldn't get my steps right. And then the 800, I PR'd by 2 seconds, but I still didn't place on the top 8, so no podium for me. That's all. We'll see how the team record shakes out, and I'll get post-race thoughts.
So at the start of the race, I felt really nervous because I didn't want to let my team down. So we started pretty fast. I tried to get out fast so I didn't get cut off or anything. I slowly got to the front by the 200 marker, and it was before the cutoff. It was me and Solon in the front. Solon was on me for pretty much the whole time until the last 100, and I think here we are coming to the first lap done. I'm going around with Solon behind me, I'm almost to the backstretch on the other side of the finish line. Me and Solon are close together, but I'm keeping the lead with good pacing. I felt really good at this point, and I knew I had to start turning telling my legs to go faster and pushing myself to where I make a gap between me and Solon. I start getting farther from the others in this race to hand off to Ender, and about when I handed off to Ender, I ran at 2:11.
Okay, so I got out really hard, as I always do in the first 100 meters, because I knew this guy was going to try and catch me and just remove the lead that Lucas gave us. So I came off this first turn really hard, and then I dropped straight into long strides, kind of like a 400. But then around this 200 mark, I dropped into my race pace and got right into racing. As you can see, I have about a 20-meter gap on the Solon guy. So I didn't know how far he was behind me at the time. So I just wanted to hold my pace and make sure I stayed ahead of him the whole time. Coming down this straightaway, I knew that I just wanted to make sure that I didn't get lazy in the third 200, but I did actually get kind of lazy. Coming through here, I looked at the clock, and it said 3:15, which was just insane to me, and it snapped back to reality because normally I come through at 3:25, so it's a 5-second difference from what I normally come through at. And I actually ran a 63 first lap, which is 2 seconds faster than I normally do. I think that kind of got to my head because I started slowing down on this curve, and the Solon kid caught up with me, as you can see right there. And actually on this turn, he tried to pass me on the inside and pushed me while running off the track, and then tried to go and then switch back and got around me. I think he should have been DQ'd, but the race goes on. So I knew that after he passed me that I just needed to do my best and hold on to his back and like make sure that he doesn't lose me or I don't lose him. And then right around this bend, was when I realized I needed to just kick this kid down. So I kind of swing out into lane 2, which the wind was coming pretty hard here, so I was kind of trying to draft off of his shoulders. And then he slows down in the handoff zone, so I come in really fast and I hand it off to Any. I ran a 2:14 split.
Okay, so right here, unfortunately, I'm running on the outside lane at the start, so I had to do that to try to catch up to him, you know. And then first 200 here, I think I had a decently good start. I probably should have created a bigger gap, but you know, sometimes that's just how it works. And yeah, so basically this entire first lap, all I'm thinking is like, oh, I don't want to run this, you know. So come around here. I have a decently good lead. I should probably get a better one. Hopefully I'll do that today, but yeah. And then I try to hold this pace for another lap. Last 100 of the first lap here. He tries to do the same thing I did at the start. He tries to get in from lane 2 and try to pass me, but obviously I'm not going to let that happen, so yeah. And then I'd say I did a pretty good job keeping the gap until right about at the 200 mark. Right here I'm thinking like this is second lap, not much left to do, and then right around here is when he starts to catch up to me. He closes the gap a lot, and I'm pretty sure he passed me at one point, but I passed him back. And then I'd say in about 100 meters or so, yeah, like, okay, hold up, right about here he passed me. I like dropped in to let him pass. I don't know why I did that. And then last 100, I'm giving it my all. I don't want to let my team down, so try to hawk him down. I think I got pretty close to hawking him down, but we definitely had a better handoff, so yeah.
Alright, so obviously I had just gotten the handoff, and really I'm just trying to stay in front of him the whole race, not trying to let him walk me out of the gate, and really just stay ahead of him as long as possible and conserve as much energy for the end while keeping him behind me. And coming through the first lap, I was just thinking, you gotta hold on. So as you can see, we entered the second lap, and I'm still nervous because I'm thinking don't get hawked down. If he passes you, like, there's almost no getting back. And with a runner on his level, it's like once they pass you, like I just said, it's pretty hard to like come back, and by the time you see him next to you, it's probably too late. So on the back stretch here, I'm just thinking, all right, kick it in, and right about the 200, I start to kick it in a little bit because I don't want to wear out at about the 50. So I kick it in at about the 200 and just try to stay tall and do everything right, obviously. Alright, so like as you can see, I really start to kick it in right here because obviously getting hawked down is probably the worst, if not one of the worst feelings. And as you can see, probably about 5 meters in between, not even 5, like at the end he almost had me. So yeah, I think I got up just a tiny bit early there and probably could have lost because of that. So not gonna try to do that again. And yeah.